तहे खैबर किसी में दम है तो आए मजार जहरा पर।
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Welcome back, dear listeners, brothers and sisters. Assalamu alaikum. To our eighth episode of the series on the Baqee Cemetery and the Rebuild Baqee Campaign. Today, I will delve into the importance of restoring the Baqee Cemetery for the entire Muslim community and why preserving and restoring our religious and cultural heritage is a vital aspect of our faith. So let's begin. The Baqi Cemetery, which is located in Medina, holds immense significance for Muslims all around the world. Within its walls lie the resting place of members of the family of Prophet Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, his companions, and many revered scholars and saints. The cemetery stands as a testament to the rich heritage of Islamic history, a bridge that connects us with our past. Rebuilding the Baqi Cemetery is more than just an act of restoring a historical site. It is a matter of honoring and preserving the legacy of the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam and his Ahl-e-Bait alayhi salam. In the Holy Quran, Allah mentions, "Indeed, those who have believed and done righteous deeds, the most merciful will appoint for them affection." By working to restore the Baqi Cemetery, we are expressing our love and affection for these individuals who are second to none, the Imams of Ahl-e-Bait al-Islam, and the true companions of the Prophet, the Shuhada of Islam, and those who sacrificed for Islam that we have, and their teachings. Also, as we discussed in detail in the last podcast, that rebuilding Al Baqi is tantamount to respecting the signs and symbols of Allah, which is a sign of taqwa. And by doing this, we will fix the error of the prior generations who did not stand up for the aggressive acts of the Wahhabis, and to highlight that what was done 100 years ago was not only wrong and caused division in the Muslim Ummah, but it was the cause behind the cultural and economic downfall of the global Muslim community. And for this problem that was caused by the Wahhabis 100 years ago, the responsibility of all the problems in the Muslim Ummah squarely falls on the shoulders of the Ikhwan and the misguided Wahhabi extremists. Again, this is because destroying the Sha'a'ir of Allah, the symbol of Allah, the punishment of that is total dejection, as it has been proved with the nation of Prophet Saleh. Furthermore, the preservation and restoration of our religious and cultural heritage are essential for strengthening our faith and our bond with Allah. As Muslims, we must strive to safeguard the sanctity of our historical sites and religious practices. The Holy Prophet Muhammad ﷺ has said, "He who does not respect our elders and does not have mercy on our young ones and does not recognize the rights of our scholars is not one of us." When we work towards restoring the Baqi cemetery, we're not only honoring the memory of our ancestors, the spiritual leaders, the actual cause of the creation of the universe, but also fulfilling our religious obligations to respect and preserve our heritage. By doing so, we ensure that future generations of Muslims have the opportunity to learn from and be inspired by the lives of the Prophet's family, companions, and scholars buried in the Baqi cemetery. Not like today, when the Baqi cemetery is a pile of dirt and there's no mention of who's buried over there, so that the history is forgotten and any version of history can be pushed down the throats of the people. Let us remember the words of Allah in the Quran and cooperate in righteousness and piety, but do not cooperate in sin and aggression. As a united Muslim community, we must come together in cooperation and righteousness to build Baqi Cemetery again and ensure that this sacred site is preserved for generations to come with complete freedom. My dear listeners, brothers, and sisters, let us be motivated and inspired by the words of the Quran and the teachings of the Prophet to achieve to actively participate in the Rebuild Baqee campaign. Let us be the agents of change that will restore the dignity and sanctity of the Baqee Cemetery for the sake of Allah, His Messenger, His progeny, the Messenger's progeny, and our Islamic heritage. Thank you for joining us for this eighth episode of our podcast series. We hope that you will continue to support this campaign by sharing our message with your family, friends, and community members. Together, we can make a difference and preserve our rich Islamic heritage. May Allah help us in this journey. Starting tomorrow, there will be a series on the same topic, but by Islamic scholar talking about the different aspects of the Baqee Cemetery. Please join us. Assalamu alaikum.
बोले खींच के तलवार फातह खैबर, किसी में दम है तो आए मजार ज़हरा पर।
रसन गले में पड़ी सब्र कर लिया मैंने, बतुल रोती रही सब्र कर लिया मैंने, ये हद है आग लगी सब्र कर लिया मैंने,
ये हद है आग लगी सब्र कर लिया मैंने।
मगर न आज बचेंगे तुम्हारे जिस्म पे सर,
किसी में दम है तो आए मजार